Hello, everyone. Good to see you. It is Sunday, the 7th of January. It's kind of crazy over here in the world of Lisa Williams. I've just spent the last, I don't know, maybe day creating my vision board just because everybody else, we're all creating vision boards right now. We're on the final day. That doesn't mean it's over. But yes, fun things. You know what? Maybe we'll do these cards. Hey, Virginia, this has been great. I love it. Hi, Chantel. Hi, Kathleen. Good to see you. I'm going to let everyone come in. It's a Sunday. We're chilling out. We're kind of doing our thing. So it's all good. Hello, Amy. Hi, Judy. Hello. Good to see you. Anyway, nice to see you. Nice, as they say. Hi, Deb. Good to see everyone. Hello. Well, I've started my vision board. It's a work in progress. This is always going to be a work in progress. So I'm trying to, but I don't have your link to your template. Oh, Chantel, let me make that happen for you. Link to the template. Okay, hold please. I'm going to give you a link to the public view link. I'm going to do play live. Is that what I'm looking at? Okay. Here is the link coming up for you there, Chantal. There you go. You can use all of these things. This is the link for your Canva. We are here. It is Sunday, January 7th, or Monday, January 8th, depending on what part of the world you are. It is 3 p.m. here in Central Time. It is 4 p.m. Eastern Time. It is 1 p.m. Pacific Time, 8 a.m. in Sydney. And gosh, I do not know where else you are in the world, but it doesn't matter. You're all here. Hello. Lovely to see you here. Do you have a link to day 6 template, please? Oh, Cian. There you go. Thank you, Cian. Right. Okay, so day 6 template. Good question. I think I gave you, just put it in the chat, but I'm Rachel. Hello, my darling. Rachel. You are amazing. I'm so glad that you are here. And I'm going to send you lots of love and healing with your permission. So I love this. Yes, it's 10 p.m. Norway and it's 9 p.m. UK time. Don't ask me what other times it is in this time zone because I have no idea. I think I do pretty well with those random time zones. Anyway, all right. So here we are. We are on day 7. And this is action day. You're right, Jackie. This is action day. We have been working through our vision board, all right, which has been quite amazing, very amazing. Oh my gosh, you know, I just love my assistant. Oh, I know, I was on the way to, you know, I am going to say, Rachel, when I heard about you, I was like, I had a moment of emotion, just saying. But you are here, alive and well. And what I saw was this was a massive transformation for you. It's an opportunity to transform. That's how I saw it. Hello, Dagmar. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Amy. Oh, funny that. Good to see you. Okay, so I don't know if I just want to do a recap. Let me bring up my recap notes here because there's always a recap in here. I've had the most crazy day. I don't normally work on a Sunday. However, oh my God, my assistant is amazing and she has absolutely done the handouts for everybody. So we have got handouts for absolutely everything. I am just letting you know. I'm going to give you a shared copy of that. Let me just make sure. She's not working today, obviously, but guess what's happened? She has put all of this in there. All right. So Rachel, if you need any help with certain things, I'm here to help you. If you need some help with the healing. Okay. So here is the drive. This is the drive for, this is the actual link that I've just put in here for the Vision Board Challenge Day 7. Day 7. So we are going to go through the actual, hold please. I'm just going to keep trying to find you all. In fact, why don't I just move you over there? All right. So we have, let me just move some things around on my screen, guys, because I can't do it otherwise. Okay, so I am going to share my screen here because I want to do an overview of the web. So if you are new to this and you are new to me and you are just joining us for the first time, we have been working on a 7-day vision board. It is not too late to come in at any point. We're going to be pulling some cards, which are Colette's Shaman Dream cards. I figured that why the not? Should we pull a little bit of Colette? But we have a vision board challenge. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to share with you what's going on. Day 1. We created the vision board versus action board. This is the opportunity now to start taking action. We broke everything down into 6 categories. I've got a little mint in my mouth. 6 categories. 1 being personal, 1 being spiritual, 1 being health and wellness, the other one work, abundance, and family. And in there, we also wanted to put our stretch goals. The stretch goal, it doesn't matter what it was, you just had to write all of this down. And to give you context, it can be as messy as you want because then it becomes a beautiful creation. You can't, my friend always used to say, you can't make an omelet without breaking an egg. It's true. So then we had, going from there, we then had day 2 and 3, where we were using our beautiful pendulums. We were using muscle testing and our own intuition to see which things that we should put on a vision board or an action board. And as I showed you here, I've got highlights, and those highlights are exactly what I felt needed to go on there. Okay, now, oh, Debbie, I'm so glad that you caught me live. Well, we're going to pull some cards, so hopefully that helps you. Okay, day 4 was a vision statement. This is really about making sure that you are constantly visualizing, seeing it, feeling it, experiencing it, tasting it, touching it. So make sure that your brain starts believing. Then we were going on to day 5, and that is finding all the images that you wanted on your vision board. And so therefore, everything that you wanted. And it was really just downloading whatever you had, cutting out images, anything that you want. And so it doesn't matter what it needs to be. It's just the fact that you are starting to bring your vision to life. And then day 6, we started creating and crafting the vision. So where do you want to hang it? You're creating your vision board based on your decor. Is it going to not, where do you want to put it? Okay. And today, day 7, we're going to take action. We are putting our vision board into action, and we are going to identify the steps. So I'm going to share with you, oh, there you go. I'm going to share with you how it all works. Now, I have been working on my little vision board. All right. Now we do have, oh, please. Where's my vision board challenge? Oh, pants. I was just working on it as well. Where is my little vision board? Oh boy. Anyway, we'll find it. So Oh, please, let me just come back to my home. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, so I am going to show you my vision board and I'm going to discuss it with you. How many of you have started looking at your vision board? Give me some hearts, give me some love. If you have started to create your vision board right now, you found some images, you're kind of playing with the images, you're not quite sure. This is a really hard thing, okay? Look, I love this. I'm going to tell you now, you're going to have an insight to how designers and marketers feel, because some of these, images have to be so correct. And I'll go through some of mine. So I'm just going to share with you. Let me bring mine up. Okay, hold please. I got to find mine. Oh, here it is. All right, amazing. So I want to share with you. Let me just bring that up. Share my screen. Home. Is that it? No. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm just going to share with you. This is how mine is starting off. Now, some of you have seen that my vision board is super. I loved my vision board from before. All right. I didn't have a clear vision, but I feel it would just start. It will just start and it will come. You're absolutely right. Just start putting things and play around with it. I did it with another one, but now I'll use yours. Okay, fabulous. All right. So this is how I started mine. Okay, so I started mine and it was very important for me to look at initially my family. Look, there's my family. And one of the things that I found very interesting is I had to have the energy behind the photos. Okay, so especially the one of Chris and I do not enjoy that picture of me. I don't like it, but it's not about me liking my own picture. I feel like I look like a horse there with my teeth jutting out, my nose scrunched up. Who cares? But it's the essence of us having fun. It's the essence behind us. And that's what I wanted to portray. It didn't matter whether I was looking my best, my hair was perfect or whatever. Okay, it is so important. And then what I wanted is, if I look at the family one here, this was taken on Christmas Day when we all went to the beach. My daughter's on there and I wanted more family time. And the other part of it is I want to see my mom and dad. And this is probably the one, the one picture that my mom and dad would love to have on their vision board as well. And then the other part of it is my son is an MMA instructor. And this was me and him at one of his fights. Do I love watching him watching this whole fight go down? And he's not in the ring, but him training them? No, but it was the essence behind it. So make sure these are so important to you. And then I put family round here. And one of the things that I always make sure that I go with, and the reason why I put, right, so there's a lot of sacred geometry in here. We've got the flower of life, which is this image here. And if I make it a little bit bigger, if I make it stronger, you can see the flower of life here. The reason why I put that is it's underneath everything. And if we start to look up sacred geometry, you'll actually see it. And the most powerful sacred geometry is the seed of life. Now, so if I do something like this, see, you'll see the seed of life behind all of this. Okay, so let me just move that one out of the way. See, you are going to start seeing there is the seed of life here. All right, so underneath it, there it is. In fact, this can be 100% because it doesn't need to be hidden at all. But then what I wanted to do, and then hold on, there we go. And then over the top, I've put layers. So what I've done is I've just layered it, because what that means is I am giving it as much energy as possible. Anything that you can do. One of the things that I love to do for me whenever I'm doing any form of marketing, any form of anything, behind it, there's always sacred geometry. So in a lot of my marketing material, you'll see sacred geometry, you'll see mandalas, you'll see things like that, because there's an energy behind it as well. Now, everything I do comes from love. Now, I really love this font. I really enjoy the look of this. It was on my previous vision board, so I just took it and followed it through. And then the other one that was really important to me was this, the balance of health and wellness, the balance of my passion and my mission. Now, I may change this. So instead of being health and wellness, I may put work-life balance. That's important for me. And so what I want to do is I'm probably going, because I've put health up here, okay? And so I think I'm going to put health and wellness. I'm going to create that in my Photoshop, and I'm probably going to be putting that as a real solid work-life balance. All right. So are you all with me, guys? Are you understanding the importance and the intention that you put behind it? Because when we're putting the intention behind it, what you're doing is you're carefully thinking about it. You're carefully putting your vision out there for you to succeed. You know, intention is so important. It is so important. Yes, Jackie, intention is everything. So let's talk about the travel. Now, yesterday, my darling husband was live with us, and he was talking. And you know what, Teresa, this is important. This is why I'm taking so long. This is the reason why I don't expect it to be done today. I don't want it to be done, actually. And I felt like, oh my God, I've got to get it all. I've got to get at least something on mine so you can actually see, for me to help you take the next step. But really take it carefully. Now, Chris said to me, he said, I want to visit Morocco. I want to go to India. I want to go to Nepal. I want to go to Thailand. I want to go to the Philippines. I want to go here. I want to go there. And I was thinking, you know what? Well, that's great. But I actually also have some places I want to go to. I want to go to Japan. I've always had this longing to go to Japan. You know, I've always wanted to go to the Great Wall of China. Do I want to go to China? Not necessarily. But have I always wanted to go to the Great Wall? Yeah, I'm fascinated by it. Always have been. So I've put a little bit of both of ours on there. Okay, I hope there's a picture of Australia on this travel list. Jackie, there's always Australia. I have been to Australia more times than I've been to England since I moved to America. So funny. Mel, I have loved this process. Normally I feel like it's a task, but it has been made more meaningful and intentional. And I'm excited for the energy put into it. I love this. And it's important to start doing it very carefully and quietly and behind, you know, not everyone needs to know about it. Now let's look at abundance. So I looked at the abundance. I made this, you know, I created an abundance and I wrote that down with money signs. But I also just realized that abundance wasn't just about money. As much as I want a new car, I also didn't want to just say, hello, Lily, good to see you. I didn't just want to put a new car on there. And besides, I didn't know what car I wanted. And now we're getting, and I sat very carefully with this. I sat for quite a while on this because there's a lot of cars now that are coming out that don't have keys. And I'm like, how do I represent a new vehicle? And actually, I realized that if I have financial freedom, I can then get the car I want. It's not about the vehicle and the car. It's about having financial freedom. And I felt that this was important for me to put financial freedom on here. So therefore, I was not limited. I wasn't going to limit myself. So I know my work is going to come from the computer because it does. So every time I looked at that image, I kept thinking, oh God, I feel drawn to that. So I put it on. And so financial freedom, I also realized abundance was health and not, health is the best wealth. I realized it was also about how can I be enjoying my financial freedom. The other part that I wanted to put, which I kind of kept playing with, was I wanted to put an image on here of someone meditating, because meditation shows me that I also have free time. So when we talk about financial freedom, it's about giving time as well. It's abundance. The abundance is time. Let's look at the greatest gift that you can give anyone is your time. It's so important. So, and then I also put mind, body, and soul, and then a picture of first class, because I who doesn't enjoy traveling first class? And so, I never personally buy a first class ticket, but for some reason, since I've had traveling first class on my vision board and my action board, I mostly get upgraded because I have a status with an airline. So I want you to know that it's really intention behind it. You don't have to put money everywhere. Okay. Yes, abundance, absolutely, Sharon, can mean better relationships, either with yourself or strengthening strained relationships. Absolutely. Abundant love, abundant friendships. So what I'm going to put on here, and as many of you have actually seen my previous vision board, what I'm wanting to do, and I'm wondering if I can actually bring up my previous vision board. So let me go and get that. So my previous vision board was super important for me to kind of say, okay, what is it that I want? How do I want it all to look? Now I need to find my vision board, because obviously I'm having a moment. Here we go. Let me just open it. You open it often around this time. So I'm just going to share with you my old vision board so you can see it. Here it is. So here's my old board. And as you can see here, there's some pictures of Chris and I. And together is a beautiful place, abundance, love. So you can see the theme that I've followed through with. These might change. These images are going to change. I like the image of, oh, I don't even know what happened there. Whoa, that must mean I need more friends. That's weird. There we go. Oh, I was scrolling in. But yeah, so do you see what I mean? It's powerful to actually realize how important what's working for you. Don't change it. Okay, make sure you place that on there. Okay, so I love that. All right, I love that. Okay, so this challenge has helped me dream what I thought was impossible, a new career, a new field. I want to pursue a healing path. I love this. I absolutely love this. Well, we have a healing course starting in February. And yeah, all my friends are in Australia and may need to visit. I know there's something secret coming. So do you see how important it is? Now, here's what we're going to do. Let's go back to my vision board here. And I want to go back to the vision board, and there it is. So this is my new vision board. All right, so my new vision board, I love it. Let me just go back into here. So I can put it up on my wall and I can look at it. This is great. Let's just look at a vision board. But what it's doing is it's showing me little places I'm dreaming to go. And now we have to turn it into action. The action is super important. The one thing that I always want to follow through with is love. So for me, love is everything. Now, if I don't act out of love every single day, then I am not actioning my love. We can't set an intention to love. We have to action things. Like, I want to go to Japan. So every single year, my husband and I always go on a vacation, and we go over January. At the end of January, we go for 10 days, possibly 2 weeks. And as we're doing that, we normally book the next year's. Now, I have already booked 2025 for a reason. My husband is leaving the army in 2025. And so I've booked us then, but I have not booked 2026. And the reason is 2026 is his year for retirement, and he'll be out of the army after 20 years. And we want to go on a trip of a lifetime in a way of celebrating. And in that, we are going to go, and our aim is to go to India, Nepal, to the Philippines, to Thailand, and to a variety of different places. We plan on going away for potentially 2 months. We're also talking about spending 3 months in different countries as well. So there's a lot of things. So I'm being very careful with what I put on my action board, because it's this year that I'm going to start planning it. So the travel has to be so for me, I've got to action it. I can't just keep looking at it. I can't. I've got to action behind it. I have to say yes. I have to do something towards it, which means when we can look at it as much as we want. And this is why people say to me, action boards don't work, vision boards don't work, vision boards don't work. They do. As long as you tell yourself you're doing something towards it. What happens is we say we can't afford it. We can't do it. We can't do all of that. Reality is that if you want something, you're going to do your best to make it happen. And so when you put yourself, it's amazing. Okay, so I love this. I can't imagine that you need to have a vision board. Don't you already have everything you want or need? I'm sure that you have the means to travel everywhere. For me, I'd put places to travel because I don't have the means to travel much. If I did know, it had no need to put places to travel, as I already know where I want to go. Okay, great. But putting it on there keeps it in your mind. And actually, I don't always have the means to travel wherever I want to. And if I had, I wouldn't be putting these things on, because these are very big things that I want to do. And this is what everybody thinks. They all think that because I had a TV show and I'm successful in this, that I have the means. It doesn't always work, because my money goes straight back into my business. So I think it's very important that you actually start putting down what it is. And the other part I do want to say is carve out time to work on this. Look at it and go, oh, what am I going to work on this today? What part of it do I want? No, and you didn't know. Absolutely, you're surprised. And I'm really, really open in sharing. You know, I'm an open book. And so when we look at our action board now, and we're changing it from a vision to an action board, and you look at it every single day, ask yourself, what can I do to action some of these items? And it could be as simple as me picking up the phone to Charlie and say, hey, when's your next fight, dude? All right. Or it could be, oh, have I frozen? Has this all frozen? I feel like I'm frozen. Oh my God. If you guys can still hear me, let me know, but I feel as though I am frozen. I'm not sure. Maybe I am. Let me reload this. Okay, I think I'm here back. I'm hoping I am back now. Oh my gosh. All right. Yeah. Oh, that's so funny. Good. Good, good, good. All right. So I was totally frozen. Now I'm back. My whole computer was literally just shut down. All right. So I love this. Think having a vision keeps you connected to your heart, even if it doesn't eventuate. Yes, I agree. All right. You could all hear. Here we are. I love it. Yay, so I'm back. Okay. So even if you're looking at something and you're looking at your vision and you look at it and say, how can I action something today? And you want to have a stronger relationship with your children. Maybe it's the shadow of retrograde. I think you're absolutely right. It's definitely in my part. What I would really encourage you to do is pick up the phone. If you want to action something towards financial freedom, maybe you look at an investment. If you want to, or not open Amazon that day. It's so funny. That actually is quite funny because my husband would be like, oh yes, we have a house here that is a bit of a DIY project. And yes, let's just say that's actually my passion. My passion is to do DIY. I love creating a house. And so, anyway, never mind. But I want you to look at what it is that you can action it. Action something towards it. So that's why we take it from a vision to actioning. Okay, whether it is you want to travel in 2026 or in 2024, I can guarantee you that travel that I have planned on the cheap side or that we are wanting to do is probably in excess of about $20,000. I don't have $20,000 to throw around, but what I plan on doing is I'm going to start planning. I'm going to start putting it out. I'm going to start budgeting. I'm going to get a travel agent involved. I'm going to say, how much do I need to save? How do I do this? How might I create? And this is where we start looking at changing our mindset. So instead of start talking, I can't afford it. All right. So the language, I can't afford it, says, I can't do it. It blocks our mind. What we actually want to say is, how might I? What are all the ways that I can make this happen? What are all the ways that I can, ready? I'm going to put it out to the universe, take 3 months off and financially cope and have the vacation of my dreams. How might I? There you go. Simple. And so therefore you then start brainstorming. Your brain is going to be like, oh yeah, I wonder what about that? What about that? What about that? Because at the moment, what we're doing is we're shutting our mind when we say, I can't afford. I can't, I won't, I don't. When you're doing that, you're shutting everything down. You're closing your heart rather than coming at it with an emotion of love. Just saying. Are you all with me? Do you get me? Do you understand where I'm at? I hope so. You know what? I just had a big piece of shungite right here. And in fact, I had to take off my t-shirt earlier. Not my t-shirt, my top, because I had this top on, which was super cute. And then as I was going live, I realized that I had shungite all over here because all I was doing was holding it and loving on it and and I went, oh God. So I had all shungite around. I've even got still some of it on here. So I'm wondering if it's my shungite that actually stopped my computer because it stops the EMFs. Oh my God. All right. So let's pull some cards. All right. So I'm hoping that this has really been good for you. And next week, maybe tomorrow, I don't actually know if I can. Amy, I was just thinking about you. Maybe tomorrow, let me just see what my day is like tomorrow. Oh, yeah, maybe tomorrow. All right, I'm picking up my friend at 1 o'clock, but maybe tomorrow I can go live and we can actually talk about this. It will be really fun. Oh, okay, great, Teresa. I use your Post-it methods to also help me in the past to actions from short-term goals. Amazing. Oh, I'd love a huge piece of shungite. I recently finally got a shungite pendant and pyramid and phone piece. There you go. This is a big, big piece. And it spoke to me online, and I was like, oh, okay. And I have another piece of shungite that's actually coming as well, because my house is literally an EMF sort of like zone. Oh, Valerie, you've thoroughly enjoyed it. Fabulous. I'm so happy. I am super, super happy. Okay, so next week I want to share some really fun things that's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow, it's my daughter's 21st birthday. How amazing is that? Don't tell her she's manifesting a new phone. Just saying. And then next week, I am actually having dental surgery on the 9th. So I will not be live 9 and 10. I will do my best to pop my face in on the Thursday, but I'm sure my friend will be saying no, and I'm not sure how my jaw is going to be anyway, but we'll see. So I'm having dental surgery, so we will see. All right, let's pull these cards. I am going to pull 5 cards. Yes, I know, rest and recovery time. I'm putting 5 cards, so give me a second. Final card, please. Final pop out. So we are using The Shaman's Dream by Colette Baron Reid. There you go. No, it's not fun. I think I'll take all 5 today. Paul, be greedy, love. Be greedy. I love it. All right. I love you guys. I hope you're my people. I love turning up and having that. So I love just being able to show up, whoever I am. I feel if you went into my living room, you'd be like, oh my God, what the hell are you doing in there? Oh, you obviously wanted to come out as well. All right, so let's do that. All right, so we have 5 cards. 5 cards. You decide your card from 1 to 5. If you want to be greedy, go ahead and have all 5. And I have got one other card, which is, oh, that's interesting, which is for all of us as a group card, okay? I've done my first vision board due to you this week. Really made a positive start for the year. Look at that, Stephanie. I'm so glad. Thank you so much for joining us with it. Actually, let me put this up. Sian, I love the way you've helped. I love the way you've helped us all so much. Thank you. Made lots of fun and so simple to create. I love creating and using Canva. I've never used it before. Other people have done this, but I've never done it before. So I really enjoyed the way you taught us. Good. I love this. Okay. So choose a card between 1 and 5. 1 and 5, 1 and 5. Pop it into the chat if you want to. We're going to have some fun. Now, card number 1. Is Heart Home. I love this. This is compassion. So as you're setting the intention, if you're setting the intention, I want you to have compassion for what it is. I actually made my vision board. Actually, my vision board never worked, but I made a vision board before and that one worked. Okay, a vision box. Perfect. Vision box is great, but remember to action. All right. That's why I call it an action board. So Heart Home, this is about having compassion. This is getting deep into the core of your heart, deep into the core of who you are, and come at all of this with complete compassion and love. And I always say, be gentle on yourself. Be careful with yourself. Be love to yourself. Card number 2 is, dances on one foot. This is a balancing act. So when you start looking at your vision board and you're starting to finalize it, let's look at a balancing act. Maybe you need to balance work and home life. Maybe you need to balance certain things. Maybe you need to really, really understand, how people are with you and how sometimes they have to balance maybe your life. So there it is. It's the balancing act. Dances on one foot. I love that. That's a beautiful card. Card number 3. Is Magician's Sword. I love this. This is confidence in your magic. So be confident with what you're creating. If it comes to, there we go. if it comes to your vision, creating this awareness around your future, then what you're doing is you're creating your confidence with your magic to allow yourself to step fully into your actual life that you want to create. So card number 4 is Joyful Muse, inspiration. Now, sometimes we need inspiration. Sometimes we have to look at the inspiration and we have to find it, or we're not inspired. And it's okay not to be inspired, but there's going to be moments that you have, oh my God, I'm inspired. Act on that time, or act in that moment if you can. And card number 5, I love this, is Closing Door, completion. It is the completion. So this is the opportunity for you to really put 2023 behind you, stepping forward into 2024, completing and saying, right, I am done. I'm stepping in with a renewed energy. Now, this is interesting. Our group card. I love this. Our group card. The dog down there is like, they're walking down the road with their dogs and the dogs are itching to get off. Wailing Tree, this is reconciliations. And maybe with some of your vision boards or some of your action boards, you may have to look and say, what is it that I can reconcile from last year or previous years? Who do I need to make a conversation with? Who do I have to talk to? Who do I have to send a little olive branch out to? And these are important things. So I think for you, it's maybe it's all of us. It's that reconciliation, knowing that we can move forward exactly how we want, with forgiveness, with peace, with harmony, in the way that it truly works for us. Oh, there you go. Thank you so much for joining me on this little vision board challenge, action board challenge. Remember, when you're creating them, what is it that you can do to help your vision come to life? You're actioning now. You are actioning. You're making things happen. And I promise you, because I will be recuperating, and my friend has told me I'm not allowed to pick up a hammer, a saw, a screwdriver, a power tool, which sucks, while I am resting and recuperating. I promise you I'm going to work on my action board and I'll show you what it is. All right, I'm sending you all so much love. I love this. Thank you. All right. Okay, thank you. I'm loving this. All right, amazing. I love the comments. I will do something nice for me, Lisa. I'm going to create my closet. I'm really in the moment of doing that. That's okay. I love doing this. I love showing up. All right, I'm sending you all so much love. I will see you all maybe tomorrow. We'll see how it goes, but I'll definitely be live by the end of the week. I'm hoping if I can talk. I might look like a chipmunk. We'll see. All righty. Bye, everyone.